Hello. I'm going live. Nobody's here with me yet, but I'm going to try to get some lighting going on. I think I'm going to leave it like that. Glasses on. Hello. How are you guys doing this evening? I've gone on just a little bit early, so we can get a few more people on maybe. Get me a little bit of something to drink. All righty. I got one in here. I got three. We're starting to do some growing. See if I can get the camera position. See if I can get the lighting just a little bit better. Hello, Lexi. How are you doing this evening? Let's see. I moved that. I had it picking me up just right. Something about this camera that likes to get that glow going. There we go. I'll set back just a little bit and that'll help. Hey, you made it this time. Good job. It's so good to see you too. All right. We're going to wait and let a few more people get on here. And I've got some announcements, exciting announcements about some things that is going on with the channel. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but the name of the channel has changed. And we're going to get into that later. But we're going to let a few people get on here. Right now I got 6 people. So, hello, Missy. How are you doing tonight? So good to have you. So good to have you. So how are you guys all doing this lovely summer Saturday evening? Y'all having a good time? Burning up? Hello, Ariam. How are you doing? Hi, Miss Brenda. How are you doing? So good to have all of you guys. I'm telling you, it's been a hot one here today. I don't know about where you guys are at, but I felt like I was melting. Thank you. I took my hair down. I had a little curl going on it, and I thought I was going to put it back up because I was making myself pretty for you guys. Sweating in California. But it had a good little curl going on. I thought, I'm going to go with it. I'm kind of like my rooster. My rooster's kind of got that cone that kind of lays over to the side. You're just sewing. What are you sewing? Hi, Miss Regina. Are you eating steak tonight, Regina? Or are you at home where you can join in? Last time we caught you at a restaurant. Happy go lucky. How are you doing? It's good to have you. Good to have you. Nope, you're not eating tonight, Regina? All right. I had peanut M&Ms for dinner. I was eating a nutritious meal. It's Saturday night. I decided it's my carb day, and I said, I'm going to have peanut M&Ms for dinner. So I'm eating the dinner of champions. I just want to let you guys know, you may hear some laughter in the background. I've got some teenage girls in the house tonight, and they're watching a movie, and it must be funny because I can hear them just laughing down the hallway. You had peanut butter, Regina. Great minds think alike. Great minds think alike. I'm telling you. It was a night for M&Ms. It was too hot to cook and too hot to eat anything hot. My husband had a Kit Kat. The girls had some queso and chips, and my husband had a Kit Kat and a glass of tea, and I had some water and some peanut M&Ms. That's why I didn't make a video. Would that not be the greatest video if I said, okay, come on, we're going to cook tonight, and I opened up a box of M&Ms? put it in the bowl, and I say, there you go. Follow me for more recipes. Oh, goodness. That's it. I'm telling you. When it's too hot, sometimes it's just a good night for a sandwich or a snack. Well, thank you, Miss Regina. This lamp over here that I have to have on so the camera will pick me up has got me lit up on one side. I'm like, I have to stay set back like this, like, feel like I'm about to take off. Oh, a tomato sandwich with mayonnaise. Mm. And RM, you are working on a quilt and some little projects. I'm telling you, I want to get to where I'm sewing. That's why I'm changing it. You had ice cream for. I shared an ice cream for lunch. I didn't eat a whole one by myself. We were out and about today. I'm working on a project with a friend of mine, and we're fixing to collaborate on something. It's a surprise, so I'm not going to say. But I had to go out and do some shopping. Hey, anytime I can collab and it gives me an excuse to do some shopping, I didn't. I had to do it on a budget though. I had to do it on a tight, small budget. That was the key for me. So my husband was happy about that. Thank you, Regina. I got some hot pink shoes too. I, you can see me coming down the street. Tomato sandwich with mayo is like so good. So good. And if you got some bologna, you throw that on there, then you just do an extra good. It's delicious. We're going to wait just a little bit because I had scheduled this for 7, but I decided to go ahead and get on here because I want to talk to you guys. Did anybody notice that the name had changed on the channel? Has anybody noticed that yet? I'm waiting for y'all to answer. I'm hearing crickets. Oh my. You noticed? I know. Okay. You did notice, Lexi. Okay. I have changed it. I'm going to go ahead and go into this because it'll replay, and if anybody misses it, they can go back. You're making plum and grape jelly. Delicious. 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 Aw, the grandbabies spending the weekend. I had my grandbabies last weekend. We try to have them, actually, we had them 2 weekends ago. Yeah, 2 weekends ago. We try to have them one weekend a month. So, but starting next week, they're going to be coming to my house at 4 o'clock in the morning, and I get to take them to school 3 days a week. I get to take them to, and he's going to kindergarten for the first year, my little grandson. And my little granddaughter's going to preschool. So Grammy gets to get them up. They come in, we put them back to bed, then we get them up. I get to feed them breakfast and get them dressed. I'm really looking forward to that because they can tell you some stuff in the morning. They can tell you some stuff, let me tell you. Usually I laugh and that I always put my K-Love on for them when we're going to school in the morning, and they usually are boogieing by the time they get out. So, all right, let's go ahead. Let's talk about the channel. My cousin Missy Lou that's in here with me this evening is my graphic designer. She's the one that always does all my logos and everything. When I started this channel, I started it with cooking, with encouragement. And if you go back and look at my first videos, I was cooking and then I would throw a little encouragement at you. But then encouragement became its own channel. Its own program, its own day. And I'm finding that, thank you so much. Welcome. Thank you so much. I I I want to do more uplifting of people. You guys just don't realize how many emails that I am receiving, how many people are wounded, they're hurt, they need something. And so God is moving this into a whole new direction. I'm still going to be cooking. We still going to get in the kitchen. We still going to make some recipes. I've got some ideas coming up for Christmas. It's going to be wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. We're going to do some cookies. Last year I did the 12 days of candies. This year I'm going to do some cookies. I'm going to have to do some running if I'm going to do some cookies. But anyway, so I have decided after really, really thinking about it that I wanted to name the channel something that was open to a lot of different things. So it's called Living the Good Life with Grammy Nene because I'm living the good life. I'm living for the Lord. I'm living a wonderful, victorious life. And I just think that that makes a lot more sense. And I'll be honest with you. I just kind of ran it past my cousin and she ran with it. And so she went in and changed everything, made all of my new logos, which I am just in love with. Love them, love them. Do you guys like the name of the new channel? I hope you do. Nothing's going to change. I'm still going to be me. We're still going to cook. We're still going to go out. We're going to look at chickens. We're going to do some gardening. We're going to do some canning. We're going to do some making some flower arrangements. I got my flower arrangement back here. We're going to do a whole lot of things. But one of the things that I want to add is I want to have a testimony Tuesday. And if anybody knows of anybody who has a miraculous story where they have been healed, delivered, maybe had a near-death experience, I don't care. As long as it lifts up the Lord and lifts up his people, I am willing to talk to him. I have added Zoom. I've been doing practice interviews with my cousin. We've been getting on here and I've been saying, okay, Missy, how would you do this? And I've been practicing recording it and seeing how it works. Thank you. I'm glad you guys like it. But would you guys be interested in a Testimony Tuesday? Wouldn't that be wonderful to hear something miraculous that the Lord has done in someone else's life? I am lifted up by testimony. I am lifted up when I hear something wonderful that the Lord has done for somebody. So that's one of the things I'm going to add. And I don't know when. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It's the Lord. It's just him working through me. It's the love. So I just want to add that. I don't know. I watch it on other channels and I thought, like I said, I received so many emails of people that are hurt, broken, needing prayer, needing uplifting, needing something. So I want to add more to this so that we can get what we need out of it. So that we're working together and you know, I don't see this as my channel. This is our channel. This is a prayer community. That's what I call it. When I talk to people about this channel, I say it's a prayer community. It took on its own thing. I started out with one thing and God turned it into a whole new thing. So, well, hi there, RM's grandbaby. How are you doing? I'm glad you're joining us. So, I mean, I just wanted to come on here and go live and explain to you, so you wouldn't just see Living the Good Life with Grammy Nene and say, what in the world is Grammy Nene up to? So that is how he works. And so, like I said, I never see myself as being in ministry. I've been a Sunday school teacher. I've been different things. But like I said, as I have done this channel, there has been so much outpouring. I answer emails all day long. I answer emails. I have people that go in the chats and ask for prayer. And so God is doing miraculous, wonderful, wonderful things. And I want to let him do more things. So like I said, we're going to cook. We're going to cook. We're going to spend time together. We're going to have laughs. We're going to have fun. We're going to do some wonderful, wonderful things on this channel because we're a family. We're God's family. And we're going to pray for each other. We're going to lift each other up. And we're going to have Testimony Tuesday. And I'm looking so forward to it. I want, if you guys know of anybody who has had something miraculous, send them to my email. Give them my email, Grammy Nene, all lowercase, 72@gmail.com. I'd like to have a list of people. Hello, how are you doing, Miss Sheila? I'd like to have a list of people that I've got people waiting in line to do Testimony Tuesday. That's how I want it to be. I want to have so much content to give to you guys and uplift you and be able to talk to you about it. So now the next thing that we're going to talk about is I'm going to give you an update on the chickens. So that's wonderful. You're doing good. Everybody knows Big Mama was a rooster. And I had Blanche Devereaux, who was a rooster. Well, I am doing wonderful, Sheila. Thank you for asking. I'm having a fantastic, wonderful day. But um, two chickens in one coop was not working. And Big Mama was becoming a tyrant to everybody. And anyway, she tried to take Grandpa Harold out last week. He went out to feed him, and he came out of the chicken coop on him and attacked him, got on his head. I did not have the camera. I was not even outside. Boy, that would have been good footage, but no. And so he said that he was afraid that he was going to hurt one of us girls, and he has a friend who has a farm. So Big Mama, aka Bob Ross, has went to the farm. He's gone out to a big 100-acre farm to live his life out. And it just makes more sense. You only need one rooster in a small chicken coop. So now we're down to 10. One rooster and 9 hens. And actually, I'm telling you, it's just worked out for the better. Oh, Regina, you would have loved that. Regina, the way you like to laugh and you love to cut up. I'm telling you, when he came in, he was sweating bullets. And he was out of breath. And I said, "What in the world went on out there?" And he said, "I've been in a fight with a rooster." And I said, "Are you okay?" And he said, "I don't know. Just give me a few minutes." He said, I had to knock him down. I had to knock him down. And we are animal lovers. We do not believe in hurting animals. So it really bothered him that he had to kind of knock the rooster. But I had told him a week before that he had tried to get me. He actually ran me out of the coop, and I left one of my shoes in there. I had one shoe off and one shoe on. And I said, "You keep that shoe, Rooster." I made him go out there and get my shoe. So I knew he was getting. It's not fun. You are correct. It's not fun, and he didn't get me, but he was trying to, and I kicked at him, and when I did, that's when I lost my shoe. Oh, I'm telling you, I should set up a camera that would have just filmed us going out there with this mean rooster. I mean, he turned off me. He was trouble when he was a chick. And I should have known that he was going to go crazy one day. He did. But I come back in the house and I'm limping. I got one shoe on, one shoe off, and Grandpa Harold says, "Where's your shoe?" I said, "The rooster's wearing it." You got to go out there and get it. Crazy rooster. But since they've been gone, we really realized, since we've gotten rid of him, how much of a tyrant he had been being to our hens and our other rooster. And they would never come up to the fence to us anymore. Once he was gone, I'm going to promise you this. I seen them chickens dancing. And the rooster did this dance where his feathers went out like that, and he kind of kicked in a circle. And I told my husband, I said, "I'm not for sure, but I think I heard the song 'Ding Dong, the Witch is Gone.'" I promise, because that was one mean rooster. He was horrible. So, and the only reason we kept him for a week or two longer is because my husband had never seen him act that way. My husband's like, "Oh, that's my rooster, and he's precious," and blah blah. Well, precious showed him precious. Once he flogged him, he was ready for him to go. Oh, but anyway, so, and then I don't know if you guys saw where I previewed that I was going to be on here, but we got a new family member today. Megan. Okay, we got a new family member. Megan's birthday's coming up. Barnyard Bully. You ain't kidding, Regina. I just wish I'd had it on film. So we got a new family member today. This is Miss Tilly. She's Megan's little puppy that she got for her birthday. She's half Shih Tzu and half Maltese. And that's Miss Tilly. Isn't she precious? So I'm going to enjoy putting her on video and let you guys watch her grow up. Hello, Tilly. She's Matilda Joe. And So isn't she precious? So Megan's been wanting another puppy. We have Lacey. Lacey's a little jealous. She's underneath my legs, and we've got Megan here, and my niece Mary Beth is here spending the weekend. Thank you. And I don't know if you can see, but Matilda has one blue eye and one brown eye. Thank you very much. She's precious. Her mom is a full-blooded Shih Tzu, and her daddy was a Maltese, full-blooded Maltese. Yes, I, I, I fought it. I fought it. They're my sister-in-laws, and my sister-in-law said, "Well, I'd like to give her a puppy for her birthday." Have y'all ever had that happen? Well, I love my sister-in-law to death, and I was like, puppy, puppy, and then I'm thinking of the house training, all of the stuff that goes along with a puppy. Because our Lacey's 6 years old, so it's been a long time since we've had anything like that. Well, I took one little look at that cute little face, and I gave in. I'm a softie. So what kind of testimonies would you guys like to see on Testimony Tuesday? Would you like to see, like I thought of recoveries, like if people were drug addicted and God set them free? Maybe somebody was like with me. This would be a testimony for me. Infertility, or if somebody had near-death experiences, that stuff right there I really love to hear those, as long as they line up with the Word, because we're all going to go to the same place one day. My dog just ran by my table and it looked like I was having an earthquake. I am not having an earthquake. So anyway, but I don't know. Maybe I've dealt with cancer, and God healed me from that. I'd love to hear those testimonies. What do you guys think? You guys are kind of quiet over there tonight. If you hadn't introduced yourself, please introduce yourself in the chat so I'll know that you're here and I can say hi to you. Anything I pick. Regina, you is my friend. You let me pick it all. I just want to make sure, because I really do feel like this is your guys' channel too. We're family. And I want to make sure that I'm putting content on here that you guys love, that you guys want to see. So it all sounds wonderful. Okay, so I'm going in a good direction. Hey, Joni, you haven't missed much. Only thing you've missed is I have changed the name of the channel to Living the Good Life with Grammy Nene instead of Cooking with Grammy Nene, because I want the channel to do more than cooking. I want to have a Testimony Tuesday. I want the Encouragement Wednesday. I want to cook. I want to do some decor with you. I want to do some gardening with you. I want to talk to you because I'm a chatter. I'm a chatterbug. And the only thing I think you missed, Joni, is that my husband got flogged by a rooster and we got rid of him. He went to the farm. He didn't buy the farm. He just went to the farm. So, but like I said, if I could have had a camera set up for you guys, that would have been some funny stuff. So, you used to use a tennis racket. Well, I will tell you, the old Big T pictures, that's what we used to fill up their feed bucket. And so my husband had a whole thing of feed. I'm going to start laughing. That's why I didn't go into the whole detail of it. Because if I get tickled, then I'll be tickled the whole time I'm here. But he had a whole feed bucket and had it full of the lamb pellets with some corn in there. And he was going in there, and it came, and Bob Ross, Big Mama, come flying out at him. He didn't have a chance because on this hand he had bread. He had a bag of bread. And then this hand he had the feed. And all of a sudden he had a rooster on his head. And so he tried to get him with the bread, but the bread was just swinging around. So he finally had to take him and hit him with this. Well, feed went all over the yard, and he knocked him down, but he just made him mad. But then the second time he came back, my husband said he hit him again, and this time he went down a little dazed, and he willingly went back into the coop. And like I said, we do not condone violence against animals, but my husband felt like he was fighting for his life. He didn't realize that he was just going to. He didn't realize that he was. He could have probably caught the rooster and put him back up. At the time, my husband thought he was dying. And I have to tell you, like I said, he got me one day. He came after me, and I had on capri pants, and he was trying to peck at my shins. Well, I'm a big girl, but I don't have no fat on my shins. If the rest of my body matched my shins, I'd be skinny because I have little tiny legs. And I'm thinking, you ain't picking my shins. So that's whenever I let them. Roosters can be. Let me tell you, we did not mean to get one rooster. We bought all of our chickens out of the pullet bin, and somebody made some mistakes. That's all I got to say. And Bob Ross, aka Big Mom, or Big Mom, aka Bob Ross, was bought a Rhode Island Red pullet. But she was a rooster. Like Miss Lori said, either that's a rooster, because for the longest time I thought she was just a big old hen. Till she started crowing. It ain't violence when you're protecting yourself. Thank you, Regina. But whenever Big Mama started crowing, and Miss Lori said, that's either a rooster or that's one big ugly chicken. one big ugly hen. So, but anyway. So, but I'm just going to do a collaboration, like I said, with my friend over at Super at 60 again. And I'm not going to tell what it is because it's a surprise, but I had to go do some shopping. It's got something to do with something that starts with F, ends with an L, and we can't wait for it to be over. Summer to be over so we can be in it. So that's going to be wonderful. I'm going to tell you, I love my chickens. And, you know, when I first got those chickens, we raised them for babies. And I have to tell you, big chickens I was scared of. But then I raised these little babies, and I mean, they were a week old when we got them and brought them home. I didn't see one of them turning on us. And, you know, I hadn't even shared the funniest thing with you. Grandpa Harold was sitting in the living room a day after we left, and he goes, you know, I really miss the old guy. I said, I don't. And he said, but I just don't, I feel so betrayed because I went and bought him a new fan. I fed him corn. Good night, Sheila. You have a good night. Thank you for joining in. And he said, and here he is. He attacked me and tried to kill me. I said, Harold, he's a rooster. He didn't take a hit out on you. He don't work for the mafia. Oh, but he thought it was, he thought that the rooster had done it on purpose. So, but anyway, I wasn't going to hop on here, but for about 30 minutes tonight, I just wanted to tell you that if you see the new name, and it's still me. I'm still cooking with Grammy Nene, but I'm so much more. And well, hi. Well, I was just about to sign off, but I will fill you in real quick before I go. So that's Miss Christy. Yes, ma'am. I know who you are. So are you doing okay, Miss Christy? Everything working out? I'm telling you, Harold thought the rooster had it in for me. But one of the things I was having a problem with is that people would sign on for cooking, and then when they would see Encouragement Wednesday, I would lose people because they didn't realize that it was a Christian-oriented channel. So I want people to know that it is about God, that it is about Jesus. And if we frying chicken, we frying it for Jesus. If we making cookies, we doing it with Jesus. Everything that we do is going to be through God. And so I just love everybody, and I just want to be respectful, and I want people to know when they sign on and they subscribe that that's what they're signing on to, and they know what I'm about. And so, and like I said, I've got other things I want to do. So it was nice talking to you guys. Nice having you come by and chat with you. And you guys have a wonderful, blessed evening. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. I'm going to go over there, and you see that recliner over there? That's where I'm going. I don't have no dishes to do because I had peanut M&Ms for dinner. I just threw the trash in there, and I'm gonna go rest. And I'm probably gonna watch something on TV, probably some YouTube. But anyway, y'all have a wonderful, blessed night, and I love all of you. And if anybody needs prayer, we'll pray with you real quick if you need it. Always nice spending time with you guys too. I am gonna relax. I've been lazy all day. I did my housework last night while my husband was out fogging. He's the super fogger in town. It was good seeing you too, Joni. Good seeing you. God bless all of y'all. So if nobody needs any prayer tonight, I love you. I'll be putting out a video in the next couple of days. And like I said, if anybody has anybody with a great testimony, a near-death experience, anything like that, give them my email. They don't have to be my subscriber. Give them my email. Let me talk to them. See if they've got content that we want to put on the channel. We'll get to it. Love you guys. Good night.